Okay, so hi dear Cancer, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali and this is a no contact reading for all the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the end of December 2025. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. The action can be from your side also. Please keep that in mind. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Cancer. The person that you are in no contact or no communication with, the person that's currently on your mind while watching this video and you are in no contact, their current feelings for you right now. We have Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Devil. Bottom of the deck is a Fool card. So this person is continuously thinking about having something long term with you, having something beautiful with you. This person is kind of still obsessed with you, obsessed with the idea of being with you, obsessed with the idea of having a brand new beginning with you. Not just brand new beginning. This person is feeling like having a long term commitment, marriage, long term partnership with you. So if you guys were already married to each other or committed to each other, this person is feeling like bringing the situation back to life. This person is low-key obsessed with you, Cancer. They're continuously thinking about this situation. They're continuously thinking about this brand new beginning. They can't stop thinking about you and their future together. There's a sense of obsession and possessiveness here. Okay, bottom of the deck is a Fool card. This person is feeling like having a leap of faith with you. They feel like taking the risk of coming forward towards you, starting this chapter all over again from the start, and bringing this connection back to life as it used to be at some point of time. And or if they were not ready to commit to you, if they were not ready to give you the marriage commitment, the long term partnership kind of energy, now this person is feeling like now they're obsessed with the idea of having that kind of energy between you and them. So basically, this is someone who feels whenever they think about this bond, about this connection, they can't stop thinking about the future of this connection, and they are kind of obsessed with the idea of having you in their life for the long term. Wow. Wow. For some of you, this person is already with a third person, with a third energy. They are already married or committed. They are not planning to leave their marriage at all. If this is the scenario, if they're already married or committed to somebody else, serious in a serious relationship with someone else, they are not at all considering to leave that situation behind, but they definitely feel very much obsessed with the idea of having a starting or restarting with you also. So they basically feel like being with you for the long term, even if they're committed or married to somebody else also, not even planning to leave that thing, but they feel like taking the risk of coming forward towards you and having something long term between you and them also. My god, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Cancer? We have Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. This person is still in love with you, Cancer. They still care for you. If this is not romantic partner, romantic relationship, this person still cares for you. This person still wants to be with you. If this is not a romantic connection, this person wants to have a brand new beginning with you, but they just doesn't want to leave the negative side or possessive side or unhealthy energies that they're attached to. This is what they feel about the situation, and what they want is they want to get out of their head. They want to get out of their negative downward spiral, this overthinking, this mental jail, mental trap, and they definitely want to get out of this feeling left out in the cold kind of energy. If they did something wrong with you, they just want to come forward towards you with a fresh energy, with a clean slate. Let's start from the start. So they want to get out of their head. They want to get out of this feeling left out in the cold, feeling like a victim kind of energy. And they definitely want to have this brand new beginning between you and them, where everything is really beautiful, where everything is happy go lucky, where both of you are on the same page, enjoying this chapter, enjoying this journey. This person wants to genuinely connect with you on a deeper level. They want to come forward towards you with some kind of peaceful resolution to the problem that you guys are facing in this connection, in this bond. This person wants to come forward towards you with some kind of message, communication, apology, genuine, heartfelt message, communication, and apology. And they want to sort it out with you. They can't stop thinking about you, about this bond, about this connection. Nobody is showing me the love. This person is genuinely compassionate, genuinely regretful, genuinely feeling the pain of whatever happened or whatever is happening. They are addicted to you in some way or the other. They are addicted to your presence. They are addicted to you. They are addicted to the way you make them feel. That's why this person wants you back in their life, and they genuinely want to apologize, genuinely want to find a peaceful solution, and they genuinely wants to start from the start, because they are feeling left out in the cold. They can't stop thinking about the situation. That's why. Okay, let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of December 2025. Cancer. We have Empress, Seven of Cups, Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. They are waiting for some kind of growth and expansion in their life, in their personal life, wherever they are, whatever they are doing. And they are trying to figure out ways to approach you. Right now, this person is not able to understand how to approach you properly, how to approach to this situation in a genuine way, so that it's not going to make them feel like, make them look like a fool, and it's going to make them look like a mature person, sorted energy. So this person wants to come towards you with a genuine approach, with a genuine, heartfelt energy, but they don't know how to do that. And right now they are handling something in their personal life apart from this situation also. If they're already married to someone, maybe they are pregnant, or they got somebody pregnant and they are trying to handle that situation. I don't think so they want to, abort or something. No, they just want that kid. They just want that pregnancy. It's not like unwanted thing, right? If that is the case. If not, this person wants to have growth and expansion in their personal life. They want to sort every aspect of their life first, and then they want to come towards you with genuine energies, genuine, heartfelt, sorted, mature kind of energies. But they don't know how to do that, when to do that. So that is why they are trying to understand and figure it out. They don't want to look like a fool in front of you. So they want to approach the situation with a lot of maturity, with a lot of understanding. The underlying energy here is that whenever they want to approach to you, whenever they want to come forward towards you, they want a long term partnership. They want this long term friendship, long term energy between you and them, right? They don't want something just short term or just for the time being or just for fun kind of energy. They want something serious, something long term, something stable. And that's why they want to take their time. Only when they are going to be capable enough, mature enough, then they want to take the action from their side. So I don't see any kind of action. I do see anticipation. So right now, at this present moment, even if you are going to approach them, they might make you feel like all over the place. They might connect with you and then disconnect or ghost you or something. I don't think so. This person is mentally and emotionally that much stable that they will be able to manage this situation. That's the deal here. Okay. So let's see the guidance here for you guys, Cancer. दिल ये मेरा तेरे दिल से जा मिला है. Three of Swords, Hierophant, Ace of Cups. This is some kind of a situation, this connection, this bond touched your heart on a very, very deeper level. You were very much involved in the situation with all of your heart and soul. And when this situation ended, when something happened, it broke your heart into pieces, right? But at the same time, the whole divine, the whole universe gave you the chance to come back to yourself, to open your heart and open your energies to new people, new situations, new bond, new connections that you were ignoring, that you were completely avoiding or ignoring because you were so much involved in that particular situation of your life. So maybe you were making one person or one situation the center of attention of your whole world. That is why the universe had to break your heart into so many pieces to make you understand The goal of your life is not to revolve your life around one person, right? Around one person, one situation. You have your own life, you have your own personality, you have your own journey and your path, and you are forgetting that completely. That's why the universe had to be that much hard on you. And right now also, if you are still in on that level, that only one person is the center of attention of my whole world, my whole energies, my whole life is dedicated to only one person, and I'm not going to do anything in my life apart from taking care of them, loving them, and whatnot, you're suffocating yourself and them also. Yeah, you are doing harm, like with your own journey, with your own path, with yourself and the other person also. It's suffocation, it's codependency, it's not love. You have to understand the definition of love and self love. When you are high on self love, you attract those kind of people that are, they are going to love you, they are going to be there for you, but they are not going to be dependent on you. Same is applicable for you also. So this whole situation, this whole heartbreak and this pain was there to teach you the value of not making one person, one situation, one thing the center of attention of your own world. You have your like different journey, different life, different chapter, until unless you are going to learn to love without expectations, to learn to love without desperation, you will never be able to find that right person, right energy that is actually good for you and meant for you. No matter you're 90 years old or 19 years old, I don't care. That's what I'm getting here, literally, very, very clearly. Bottom of the deck is a temperance. You have to be, first of all, you have to be very, very patient while you are falling in love with someone, because you have this tendency to fall very quickly in love with someone, maybe infatuated or attracted, and then you become too dependent on someone for your happiness. You expect too much, and when they are not able to fulfill those expectations, you get hurt, and then you start the blame game and the pain and whatnot. Stop going in the negative downward spiral and being in the victim mode. You are responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for your misery. No one else on this planet Earth have the responsibility to keep you happy, Cancer. Okay? No one, literally no one, not your mother, not your father, no one. They have the responsibility to make you a good human or something, but they don't have the responsibility to keep you happy all the time. They cannot. No one can. That you have to understand with all of your heart and soul. Otherwise, you are going to keep on repeating the same pattern again and again and again, and then you will die someday. That's what I'm getting here. It might sound harsh, but this is what it is. I cannot change it. You guys know me, I'm a bitch. Cool. Okay, so let me answer one of your questions related to this particular area of your life. This portion might or might not resonate with you. It's important to understand that this is also a general answer, okay, thing. And if it resonates, good. If it doesn't, leave this portion. Don't worry too much about it. And I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds for the same. If it is not enough, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like getting the answer. So let's start. So you can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple and precise. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds. And your time starts now. Yeah. So the answer to your question is unlikely. Unlikely is a form of no, but it's not a complete no. The unlikely card, while not an absolute no, does suggest that what you are asking about is unlikely to occur. However, it is a classic case of if anything changes, everything could change. The future is fluid, so make some changes and ask again. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you.